pretty early start, about 6:30 now I think. Yeah, but good timing because the tide is right at the top now, so it's just about to turn and we'll start to pick up a bit of speed heading out of the Great Sandy Strait and into Hervey Bay. Not sure what the wind's going to do yet. It's supposed to come up from the southwest, bit of breeze out of the southwest at the moment, not enough to sail on, but once we get out into the bay, I'll have a look at it and hopefully we'll get some sail set and make the trip across to Bundaberg a little bit quicker. About 46 nautical mile from here, I think. So it's going to be this afternoon before we're over in the river.
Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't.
Peggy-Anne, this is Marina Rescue Hervey Bay, over.
Yeah, Marine Rescue Hervey Bay, this is Peggy-Anne. Leaving Kingfisher bound for Bundy, ETA there about 1500. Our registered number is Foxtrot Bravo 014 Quebec, over.
Just confirming Foxtrot Bravo 014 Quebec, over.
Yeah, that's a Roger, Hervey Bay.
How many POB?
One POB.
Right, and are you carrying a mobile phone ending in 025, over?
Yeah, Roger to that.
Romeo, look, I have you on the log. Once you get to the fairway, boy, what I'd suggest is that you log on with Bundaberg, probably on 80.
Roger, we'll do that and log off with you, over.
Romeo, Peggy-Anne, we have you on the log and we'll hear from you later, over.
Yeah, thanks Hervey Bay, Peggy-Anne standing by. I'll stand by at 7316.
It's Marine Rescue Hervey Bay standing by on 73.
I think it's time for coffee. Talking. Now everything is absolutely perfect. Well, it's been a pretty good motor sail down to here. We've got a couple of hours to go before, 2 hours and 20 minutes before we get to Bundaberg. But the wind's dropping out now and I think it's going to go around to the southeast, so it's starting to get pretty light. Well, it's been a beautiful day today, but tomorrow there's a strong wind warning out
up around 30 knots, I think. So it'll be good to be in the Marina for that. I've only got 2 nights in the Marina because they haven't got a berth. Well, they might be able to find me another one, but I think what I'll probably do, I'll spend a couple of nights in the Marina. I'll get my fuel, spend a couple of nights in there, and then I think I'll head up the river. We'll have a bit of an explore up the Burnett River, go up into Bundaberg itself. It's a good spot. I haven't been up there for a while. And yeah, we might dwell up there for a week or so before we try and head a bit further north. Well, we're about an hour out now. The wind's going around, backwinding this sail all the time now, so I'm going to furl it. Spoke a bit too early. You can see the sail was starting to get backwinded there. What I've decided to do is just I've altered course probably about 3 degrees to port, and that'll keep the wind coming over the right side of the boat for a little while, but it probably means I'm going to have to furl the sail. I'll get a bit too close to the land before I make the river, so when I get in a bit closer I'll have to furl it up, and yeah, we'll just run up to the river under bare poles. But always something to do when you're motor sailing, hey? On your own, always be prepared. All the fenders are out, the lines are out. I can go in, type and get fuel, and then go and find my berth. So ready to go. Just coming round into the Burnett River now. We'll pick up a bit of speed here because the tide's coming in now, and that'll give us a bit of a lift, so it'll be good. And we've got to head up the river a little way to the Marina. I'll put some fuel on, and then we'll get a berth for a night or two. Well, at the Marina at Bundy, got my fuel on, got a berth last night, had a really comfortable night. Here again tonight, and then I think I'm going to head up the river. I don't think the weather's going to be that good for going much further north, so I think I might head up into the town reach in the Burnett and enjoy the sights and sounds of Bundaberg. Here at Bundy for a week. Weather's not going to be that flash. It's been blowing 30 knots today, so pretty crook. But yeah, it's a big night here at the Cruisers Lounge at Bundy. This is what goes on. Let's show you. Free barbecue put on by the Marina, and lots of cruisers sitting around having a good chat. And tonight, even a bit of live music by the look of it, so it's going to be pretty special. So Bundy definitely worth a visit if you're coming up the coast. Come into Bundaberg.
Good fuel dock here, good amenities, great staff, and a great place to spend a week, which is what I'm going to do. Well, still a bit of wind around. I'm still in the marina, and I'm going to head into Bundaberg today. The port marina is a little bit out of Bundaberg, probably about half an hour. They do run a courtesy bus in, and there is a bus service that runs in there as well. The first bus is at 9 o'clock, but luckily today I've got some friends here and they're going in, so we're going to go and have breakfast first, and then they can drop me in town. I'll probably have to get the bus back, but all good. I look like being here another couple of days. I've got a Woolies order coming tomorrow morning, so I've ordered my supplies for the next week or two, and hopefully I'll get out of here Thursday and head up to probably Pancake Creek, but the long range forecast is for a lot more wind next week, so I'm going to have to work out where I'm going to So here's my lift to Bundaberg, and this is Captain Jack Sparrow. He lives on a boat too, don't you, Jackie boy? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. You're a pretty dog, aren't you, eh? So, first order of business is Bernard heads for brekkie. Some new shirts. Woohoo! Well, I've been here at the marina for nearly a week now. Tomorrow's the last day, and Thursday looks all right for skipping up to Pancake Creek, but someone's managed to give me a cold. I've got a head cold now, so just a bit of a sore throat, runny nose, headache, all of that stuff. So dosing up on Sudafed, and yeah, just trying to have a pretty leisurely day today, not much on, so I'm going to cook a pretty simple dinner and try and go to bed and get a bit of sleep. Had a shocker night last night, runny nose and all that sort of thing, so not fun. That's the only downside of coming into marinas. You start mixing with people, and if there's anything around, you can get it. So hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow, and then by Thursday I should be right. Just up normal time. The tide's about right to give us a hand up the river, and yeah, we'll go and take our swipe cards back, get the boat ready, and we'll head out and up to the town reach. That'll put us in the middle of Bundy, and we'll show you around up there for a few days. So this is the first anchorage area you'll come to. There's a few moorings here, but you can anchor around this area. It's pretty good holding. There's access to the shore, but you're a long way from anywhere. So this anchorage is nearer the sailing club you can see up in front of us, and there's a pontoon there where you can get ashore. The sailing club's pretty active, and I think they have drinks on Friday nights and things like that. You'd have to look at it, but I think you can tie your dinghy up to their pontoon and give you access to the shore. Couple of pontoons up here. One's a private one, the other one's a public one. We'll go up and have a look at them and then find somewhere to anchor up. I'm just out with my old boss Dave, and he brought me to Kalki Moon in Bundaberg. If you're in Bundy on your boat, this is something you want to come and have a look at. They've got a great little cafe restaurant. They have live sessions on Sunday apparently, and it's a distillery. They're brewing rum and gin and all sorts of other products. So top class stuff apparently. It's a shame I don't drink anymore. But yeah, come and have a look at Kalki Moon. And, yeah, very interesting, and yeah, a great spot for a coffee at least. Okay, just was out with Dave this morning, and he said, "Oh, you want to go and have a look at Kalki Moon?" I said, "What's that?" I thought there was only one distillery in Bundaberg, but there's Kalki Moon, and it's fantastic. We've had a bit of a look around. It's a great setup here, and I'm with Rick. How you going, Rick?
G'day, mate. How are you?
You're the proprietor?
I am. I'm the founder and owner.
Okay,
yeah.
No worries. And how did you get into distilling?
Very fortunate to get a start at Bundaberg Rum, and spent 13 years at Bundy Rum, making all their great drops over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, had a great career at Bundy. I spent 13 years there, and then I was approached by a local businessman to set up another distillery, so I did a 3-year contract with that business.
Yep.
And then when that finished, I always jokingly say I brought my wife into the industry kicking and screaming. So here we are, our family business.
Well, fantastic looking setup. Like, we just had a bit of a look around, and it's great the way you've set it all up. But you are making your own product here.
Yep.
And mainly rum and gin.
Yeah, the distillery was set up to be a rum distillery first and foremost.
Yep.
Legally, by law in Australia, rum has to age 2 years. So while we were toiling away making rum, I launched on gin and vodka.
Okay.
Back in 2017, we opened the doors, so we quickly became quite popular. always saved by the local female consumers in the region for the gin and vodka. And so, yeah, we're known as the gin distillery, but we're always set up for rum.
Okay, no worries. And yeah, look, I would recommend anyone, if you're visiting Bundy in your boat, it's not very far. You could get an Uber out here for probably 10 or 15 bucks.
Yep.
And yeah, come and spend a day. You do a Sunday session here. Looks like there's a...
Yeah, once a month we do a Sunday sesh. We daily at noon we have complimentary tours of the distillery that we don't charge patrons for, to have a bit of a look around. But the tasting bar's always open. And we're open 7 days.
Great coffee here.
Good coffee.
Yeah,
we make good coffee.
Yeah.
Use good milk. Makes good coffee.
Yeah, okay.
And then the newly opened Lunar Lounge with the golf simulators out there. So if any of the boaties can't get onto one of the golf courses, they can come and play in the comfort of aircon. So,
fantastic, fantastic. All right. Well, look, thanks for showing us around.
No
Rick.
worries.
Great stuff.
Travel safe.
Good luck. It's good to
Thank
see
you.
a good little homegrown Aussie product out there.
Yeah, family-owned business.
Yeah, and even that other distillery we talked about before, I think they're a multinational now, or they're owned by overseas interests. So here's something from Oz. So good on you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Well
Appreciate
done.
it. Thank
Thanks.
you.